Alright, so in the first scene of Black Myth Wukong, you can pretty much see that Wukong was defeated by Yang Jian after transforming into a bird, and it is very obvious that the appearance of the golden headband has a lot to do with his defeat. So from the time the golden headband appears, I see a lot of foreign YouTubers and players don't really see the significance behind the golden headband and what relationship does it have with the defeat of Wukong.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Damn. Wow. Why was that hurting him?
这是孙悟空的最后一个故事。
So this video is to tell you a little bit about the background story of Black Myth Wukong and the headband. Alright, let's get started. So in the original piece of The Journey to the West, Wukong was suppressed by the Heavenly Court or the Celestial Court for 500 years because of his rebellious actions. And he was released by his master Tang Sanzang upon one condition, and that is Wukong needs to protect Tang Sanzang on his journey to the West for the Buddhist scriptures. However, Wukong was too powerful and rebellious in nature, and this is where the golden headband comes in. The headband was a magical item given to Tang Sanzang by Bodhisattva Guan Yin to restrain Wukong's behavior. Whenever Wukong was disobedient or misbehaved, Tang Sanzang would recite the tightening spell to inflict severe pain on Wukong to force him to follow the rules. Whenever Wukong wants to go back to his hometown, which is where you see in the actual gameplay, Huaguo Mountain, Tang Sanzang would also recite this spell to prevent Wukong from escaping his duty. And very interestingly, I found on the internet that this headband is also called affiliate for some reasons that I don't really understand, which makes the tightening spell also known as affiliate tightening spell. But back to our story. By the time when we see Wukong in our gameplay, he doesn't have the headband to start with. This is because he already becomes a Buddha. In the last chapter, in The Journey to the West, Wukong asked his master Tang Sanzang about the removal of headband. He says to Tang Sanzang that, "Now, master, I have become a Buddha just like you, so there is no need for me to wear a headband anymore. Please recite a spell to loosen the band and take it off. I'll smash it into pieces so that no Bodhisattva can use it to tease others again." And Tang Sanzang replied, "Yes, at that time you were disobedient and very hard to control. That's why we use this method. But now you have already become a Buddha, so it naturally disappears." And Wukong raises his hand to feel it, and indeed it was gone. So he didn't wear the headband in the initial scene. And apparently from the conversation between him and Yang Jian, Wukong has already gotten his Buddhahood, which is sort of like a qualification to become a celestial court civil servant who enjoys immortality. Yang Jian says immortality is something every species crave for, right? And this is the most impressive part of game science script writing, because the headband, it was never gone. It's always been there, and waiting for the moment to give Wukong the critical hit when he starts to rebel. It strikes me a lot, because in the original piece, Wukong was promised a life as a Buddha to live happily and forever. I mean, in a literal sense. And yet, he was closely guarded by the Celestial Court. He was never trusted in fullness. In the Black Myth, maybe in the actual myth, he was never trusted by the ones above. Alright guys, I hope this clears up the greatest cultural myth we have in the Black Myth Wukong opening scene, and I also hope this conveys to you the kind of shock I had when I see the scene. And if you want to know more about other gods that appears in the first scene or other scenes in Black Myth Wukong, do smash the like button and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next time.